Welcome to the Gaming Corner. It is I, Darkuub. Some of you may even know me as Alex. But, regardless of what you think, this is the corner. This is where we talk about games. We are the fans. We are the nerds. We are the geeks. We are awesome.
Shoot for the stars, gotta keep your aim up. Remember who you are, I remember how I came up. And I ain't about to change up or pass the controller.
Today's venture, we're definitely going to talk about 2019's most anticipated games. I have a list. Today's number one, we're going to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. We've been waiting for this for years, alright? We've been waiting. I've been waiting, you've been waiting, we've all been waiting. Let's go and skip to the next one, because look, we don't even care about waiting no more. I don't even want to build no more hype for this game. Let's just make sure it comes out. But let's talk about number 2 on the list. It's Resident Evil 2. Now, I don't know if you've all played the demo, but it was magnificent for the good old 30 minutes that you could play it. Now, for all you little speed runners out there, y'all can speed run through the game and all that. And you know, you can play the demo multiple times. I personally, I think I finished the demo with like 12 seconds left, and it was amazing. Alright? It was very graphical, very intense, very bloody. It was there. It was there for me. I really like it. But number 3 though, let's keep with the blood, alright? Let's keep with the blood and the gore. And Mortal Kombat 11 just debuted. It looks amazing. It looks violent. It looks visceral. Ooh, it gives you the chills when you watch it. Now, see, some people might be a little squeam, you know, when they look at it, you know, but it was, you know what I'm saying? I don't really get too squeamish around, you know, graphical blood and gore. You know, I usually can deal with it as long as, you know, it's entertaining, you know. I'm interested in the story. They definitely created a new variation system, so therefore there are variations that come with the characters, but then you can also customize your own character with their own variations, unlock new moves, you can change their colors anytime you want to, things like that. I'm all for it. Injustice 2 was a great game, you know, and they even announced there's no loot boxes, you know. No loot boxes. How wonderful is that? We might be winning in 2019, you guys. How lovely. Now, next on my list, let's talk about Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, see, I play a lot of games. You know, primarily, I play single-player games. So, when Fire Emblem had its resurgence on 3DS with Fire Emblem Awakening, I was on board. I played it. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I destroyed it. It was great. It was wonderful. You know, I've played Fire Emblem games here and there. You know, they've always not been bad experiences. They've always been good. Now, but see, when they revealed Fire Emblem Three Houses for moi, I looked and I said, this could be something. This could be amazing. You know, the Nintendo Switch has definitely made an interesting comeback for Nintendo. You know, from 2017 to now, they're making big numbers. We need big games. I love it. Let's move on to the next one. The Division 2. Now see, I have a love-hate relationship with The Division. I adored that game when it first came out, you know, but it had some issues. It really did, you know. In the beginning, once you made it through the game single player with your homies and all that, all you had left was the Dark Zone. Now the Dark Zone in the beginning, oh, it was broken. It was a wasteland of unfair things. Unfair things. Now see, you was either on two sides. You was either those honest players, or you were the unfair players, the ones who just wanted to come and mess your life up, just because they wanted to have fun. I teetered on both sides. I'm not gonna lie. I've done some scrub stuff. I've done some real scrubby stuff in Division, but you know, it didn't keep me there. But I loved what they had. I just wanted them to build on more. Now, Division 2 supposedly have built on more. They changed the setting. We're going to Washington, D.C. now instead of New York City. It's also not in the winter, so it's not cold, and it's not all white. So, you know, it's less Home Alone, more, I don't know, more vacation-esque. But we'll see. how it pans out. Also, if I'm not mistaken, if you pre-ordered the game, they're starting a closed beta for it very soon in February, so we'll see how that goes. Now, number 6 is Anthem. I personally, I'm not that big on the game. Now, I've seen gameplay videos of it. I've watched about an hour of gameplay of it, and it looks cool. Alright, all by, it just being EA Destiny. I have high hopes for this game that it actually turns into something amazing. But I have a real problem with these new games as a service games that you actually have to pay full price for. Because at the end of the day, to me, what's more important is that if you pay full price for this game, you should be able to play this game from start to finish, and you feel like you've got your $60 worth. I mean, for some people, $60 is worth less, and others, $60 is worth a lot. There are people who pay $60 for a game and expect to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours out of it. Me personally, I don't know if I want to say I go that far, but if I pay $60, I want at least 30 hours, at least 30, of good content, not recycled content, of good fun, So I say $2 an hour ain't that bad. I should be able to get $2 an hour, $2 an hour should be good. As for the next game, we're still not even sure if it's going to even hit on 2019, so I'm going to just go ahead and touch on these next two. Metroid Prime 4, alright? I played the first 3. Played them all from start to finish. Amazing experiences. I love them. Beautiful. Now, but Metroid Prime 4 though, it's like we haven't seen any gameplay. All we've really gotten was, a good few whispers. We got a little title screen. I hope, just like the rest of us, I hope that it turns out amazing, It turns out to be a great first-person adventure shooter, that's how I'll call it, with a great narrative, something that you can follow by, but also something that you don't have to play every game in the series to enjoy. Unless, they finally, re-release the Metroid Prime trilogy on the Switch, then we, hey, by all means, let's get that popping, alright? We've heard rumors, Nintendo, get it out there, we heard you. Let's get it out there. And now, for my last game, though. This one's a personal, I want to say, guilty pleasure for me. It's Bayonetta 3. I love that. Bayonetta 1 was amazing for me. Now see, I had a PS3 at the time, so you have to understand that when I played Bayonetta, the original, it just was not as good as if you played it on the 360. Now see, I bared with the game. I struggled through it, and it was still a great experience. Now, let's fast forward though to the good old dead Wii U that got a re-release of the game that played perfectly. It was smooth. It was like buttery smooth, 60 frames smooth. Buttery 60 frames smooth. But also, we got Bayonetta 2. Amazing. Action upon action upon action. Smooth action. Non-stop action. I mean, the creme de la creme of action. Now see, some people, there are the people who love God of War games. I love God of War. There's the Devil May Cry people. I love Devil May Cry. But, to me, when it comes to the actual action, to those button presses or those combos, it's Bayonetta. I think she has the crown. I think we have a queen. Alright? Let's just keep it funky. If you never played it, hey, by all means play it. If it's not your type of game, don't play it. But understand this, it's fire. And Bayonetta 3 is going to be fire as well. And you know what? And let me talk about one more game. Just because I mentioned Bayonetta 3, let's talk about Devil May Cry 5. Now, Devil May Cry 5, I believe, is going to be wonderful. Now, I don't mention it on my list per se because, first of all, it's a single player game that's supposed to have some kind of microtransactions in it, and I'm not trying to get behind that. You know, we need to kill the microtransaction thing for 2019, please. Kill it now. But besides all that, though, the gameplay looks amazing. Looks fire. Looks awesome. But like I said, I can't really support it too much with the microtransactions. So we'll see how it turns out when the game comes out. But until then, though, this has been the Gaming Corner. My Gaming Corner. With Alex. Darkuub is what they call me. Have a great day.
Change up or pass the controller.